introducing you.
We're live.
Back at it.
Oh, okay.
I got the intro today, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I already watched it.
Better Conversations. Back at it with another episode. We are at 158 episodes, man. What was that pay-per-view just called? Clash in Paris. Clash in Paris just ended. We're gonna cover that, obviously. Ending. And then we're gonna do something a little different to Bad Takes Better Conversations. But after that, because we don't think the review is gonna take too long, we're actually gonna do the John Cena retirement tour, pretty much. Which I'm excited. I'm kind of interesting. I normally don't do things like that, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, man, I'll bring it to Rod. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Yo, what's good, Dante?
Oh man, it's your boy Rod. We're back here for another episode of BTBC. Obviously, we just wrapped up watching Clash in Paris. We hope everybody enjoyed it. It was a very, very long show. But yeah, we'll definitely talk about it. I'm just gonna pass it on to Lee.
Yo, it's Lee. Don't even need to introduce myself at this point. You know, been here 18 months, pretty much. But I'm tired. We've just watched a 4-hour pay-per-view. I'm tired, drunk. Let's get this talk. Let's just talk about it. Ghost.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to talk about. We really do. What a great ending. I really loved that pay-per-view ending.
Are you done? Are you done?
No, I'm not done yet because you got something you got to do.
I was gonna get to it. So you guys know we do stupid predictions every month for all these shows, right? Woohoo! Woohoo! Blah blah blah. And unfortunately, my lovely brand, the RWA, cannot hang on to their championship.
This is your fault, Tommy. This is your fault.
How? I can't win predictions, Lee.
This is still your fault. You're our general manager, and you
Whatever,
let this happen.
Whatever, bro. Anyways, we do have a new champion, a new IWA champion, and unfortunately, as you can see him licking the belt like a weirdo, it is Ghost V Ninja.
Wait. I believe we also have their title now as well. So I just want to say congratulations to the new Fed champion, Gliscor. We've got their title.
Shrimp. Anyways.
And if you want to participate, well, you know where to go.
Join the server. I believe someone can put it.
The link is in the description. The link is in the description, so you guys can go ahead and click on that. But let's get started with the first match of the night.
Fucking at me, prod.
Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed to see if Roman Reigns can actually win back his shoes. Not a stipulation, but obviously that's what the match was really for. Honestly, the one thing I will say, so I thought this match was good. The crowd was definitely invested. But what I will say is I don't think Roman should have won. Just because I think Bronson needed that win, and sure, like he looked strong even after it because he took out Roman Reigns in a way that nobody had ever even done. But wait, hold on. Before I keep going. Pull that back up. National Eat Outside Day.
National South Carolina Day.
Yeah. You know. Last week he made So by the way, for several weeks he's been saying about what day it is and whatever. By the way, these are true because I did some research on some of the other ones. He has not been putting out lies in these comment sections. So whatever these days are saying, he's not lying.
Speaking of South Carolina, why are they Virginia Tech?
Yo, shout out this guy. He's in every single chat. He's in Ant's chat. He's in No Name. He's everywhere. Rated M. He's everywhere. Shout out this guy for giving us this information every single week.
Whoever this is, yeah, you're the GOAT.
Right, keep it going.
But yeah, no, I thought this match was good. You know, crowd was invested, but I did definitely think that Bronson Reed should have won and taken out Roman Reigns in the same manner as well. So that's kind of all I'll have to say. Oh, I also thought the segment at the end of the match after the match was over. That's too much, man. Like you're talking 10-15 minutes tacked on, an hour filled to just Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed. Meanwhile, the match was only like 20 minutes, but when you factor in Roman's entrance, Bronson's entrance, and then you factor in the 10-15 minute segment that it took for them just to even attack Roman, I mean that's just way too much. So Yeah, honestly, I think that low key knocks that first part of the show down for me. Because the first hour was literally dedicated to Roman, Bronson, Paul Heyman, and Braun Breaker. So
I want to say this real quick. I did like the idea of Roman getting taken out, but again, just way too long.
It was definitely.
I mean,
the time frame was weird. Yeah,
they had to write him off TV somehow for the whole
they were either gonna do it on
stuff.
Monday or
yeah, but to take 10 to 15 to 15 minutes just to get to that point.
Yeah, that's diabolical. Yeah, that's diabolical.
I will say it did help Braun Breaker a lot. That whole segment really did just help Braun Breaker a lot.
That seems to be the Mania match. I could definitely see Braun Breaker
and
Roman Reigns being the Mania match.
Actually, no, it should be Rollins and Roman, but they're gonna run Sammy and Rollins. But
I'm okay with that.
What do you think,
Mania main event, Sammy.
As far as the match, it was actually a pretty solid match. I had no complaints about it really. I felt like it did, like Go said, it did, or really both you guys said earlier. It just, the people that need to look good looked good. Regardless of how it may have looked, because again, especially once we got to the end of the match and we had to make Braun look great. Took a really long time to do that, but it made everyone look good. Everyone did exactly what they were supposed to do. And I'm being honest, Bronson. I mean, granted he lost tonight, but I still think he's a serious player. He lost to Roman Reigns of all people. Like, come on. So I don't think this really hurts him. Granted, I was on the side of where I was leaning more towards Reed needed the win here, but I get it. I get it. I guess.
Roman was not flying to Paris to lose. Come on, man.
Right, exactly. So it's just one of those things, man. Lee, what you got? What you got?
I ain't really got much more to add on this. It was just really Roman Reigns really needed this. How many singles matches? This was his first singles win of the year. But then again, he doesn't really show up. You're gonna have Roman Reigns turn up. You're gonna have him win. You're gonna have him win if you're flying him all the way to Paris and having him go through Europe.
This is second singles win of the year because he faced Solo at the beginning of the year.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. I really forgot about the match with Solo.
I thought so. Even in losing, I thought Bronson Reed did come out looking like a star in this match. Just even like if you take away just a loss and you look at his performance within the match, he was absolutely phenomenal in the match. He just did a really good job. He kept up, and I thought this was a star-making moment for him. I thought that this match is gonna propel him to a much higher. Hopefully, like I don't know, maybe. I was saying this like earlier before the pay-per-view started. I really do think that that him and Braun Breaker should probably take over the tag division. But if that's not the case, I would love to see Bronson Reed go after the Intercontinental title because Braun Breaker should not be going after the Intercontinental title, especially because he's already won it 2 times. So I definitely don't want to see that. But yeah, I mean, this was just too long and just took up the first hour of the card, which allowed for this card to really have kind of semi-bad pacing. I will say, just because of that one singular match, it fucked up the pacing of probably the whole show.
I can see that. I can definitely see
that. What would you guys give a star rating for this match out of 5?
I'm gonna include the segment in it because really a lot of it was done. A lot of the storytelling was done after the match. So with including the segment, I'm gonna give it a 4.25.
Okay.
With the segment, without the segment, probably like a 3.
I'm more where you're at without the segment. I think just because again it served its purpose. Nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. So I would give it a 3 as well. I mean, 2 great in-ring workers. Let's not sit here and act like they can't work. So I'll give them a 3.
Ghost.
I was thinking either 3.5 or 3.25. Well, I'll go with 3.5 for right now. I'll probably watch the match again.
I'm gonna stick with the 3.5. I think the most I'd probably want to go is 3.75. I don't think it quite hit the high gear that it could have, but I thought it did fine for what it did. The crowd was super invested, and that's another thing is the crowd was just super invested in what both of these men were doing, especially Roman Reigns. So I'm gonna go like 3.5 around there. So yeah, we can move on to the second match of the night, which honestly caught me by surprise because this match was actually way better than what I had expected it to be. The Wyatt Six Street Profits in a tag team championship match. I expected for Montez to turn heel, but no sign of a heel turn. Not even nowhere even remotely close. Honestly, Montez took the pin, and this match just it surprised me. I thought it did way better than expected. So I mean, what did you guys think?
Another one of those matches where, and you're gonna find this common theme with my takes on this whole card. But another match that I think wasn't too crazy. I wasn't really expecting the heel turn, so me going into the match, I was just expecting a good tag team match, and that's honestly what we got. So I wasn't really expecting too much outside of that. So retrospect, I mean, again, another match just served its purpose,
Yeah. I don't really have much to say in it. I like that I think it's too late now. The ship has sailed for like them to be apart from each other. Like Montez Ford has really lost a lot of the hype that was around him around like 1 to 2 years ago. Like nobody was really saying, "Oh, he needs to be a single star," like he was, like people were saying in 2021, 2022, even 2023. So I don't know why they've decided to start pulling this trigger on them, sort of slowly splitting up now. It made completely no sense that they started it during this match. Like you could have started it after the match, but you started it before the match, which makes no absolute sense. Them tagging in and out without each other knowing and wanting to be out. So I honestly don't know where they're going with it. And I don't even see where the Wyatts are going with the tag titles at this point as well. They're doing nothing with it. It's just going to be another number one contender afterwards.
Tag titles. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, these are just tag titles at the end of the day. Like, I mean, there's not that much to them. Luckily, they are stuck in a
Enigma's cooking there.
Not stuck, but luckily the Wyatt Six are probably in the best tag division in the world. Probably because honestly, it's loaded with talent, that SmackDown tag division, and I think there's many different ways they could go. They just got the Street Profits out of the way. I'm just kind of wondering what team is going to beat them. Because
I think it's Melo, don't Miz.
Yeah, so and I thought that was going to be the case. I thought that Melo don't Miz was going to win on Friday, come here today, win, or if not win, then obviously, I thought it'd be like premature that either Melo turns on Miz or I personally think Miz will turn on Melo. Even though I don't want it to, just because I think Melo is just better as a heel. But yeah, I mean this match just came and went. It was good. Nothing much to it. If I were to give a star rating, I think just like a solid 3. This was fine. This is good.
I'm with you. I agree with you, Axel. But I do want to, since we're talking about it, hot take maybe, but I think God should be the ones to take the belts off the Wyatts. So that's what Tama Tonga and
Tongaloa. Yeah, wherever Tama Tonga's at.
That should be the route. That should be the route that they take, especially because it was reported that a feud between the Bloodline, or not the Bloodline, sorry, the MFTs and the Wyatt Six was going to take place. So that might be the route. Honestly, that might be.
And no offense to Mr. Solo there, because I love his character work, but I feel like that type of feud with the Wyatts is something they may kind of need right now. It's super fresh, and it gets both guys, well, both factions, I guess, that some people want to see a lot more of, aka the Wyatts. We get to see them a lot more. So I'll actually like that. I would love to see the Solos faction going against the Wyatts. I would love that. That would actually be pretty cool.
What would you guys give a star rating on? Obviously, Tommy, you said 3.
Yep, I'm at 3. So,
how about you guys for the tag match? Ghost,
I'll probably say 3.5 again.
Okay.
Probably 3.25.
Okay. Yeah,
anyway, I'm gonna go make something to eat, so I'll be back in a minute.
What's the 3.25?
We're talking about the star rating for a tag match.
tag.
The
Profits and Y6.
yeah.
Yeah. I definitely don't. I definitely don't like the profits teasing like splitting up. I just think it's like pointless. But I mean, we'll see what time will tell, bro. I don't think the Street Profits. I think they're one of those teams that has like no business like splitting up. Like I don't think it's really gonna benefit either of them. Montez could still get that singles push while still being together, but it just depends on how Triple H books them, and they're both of a certain skin color, so we know what's gonna happen to Angelo Dawkins.
What do you think is the star rating for that match?
It was whatever, like 2.753.
Okay. Yo, me and Tommy stuck at a 3, and then I think Ghost and Lee both stuck around 3.25. Yeah, I think Y6 and final and MFT feud could be good. I think the Y6 do really good in faction warfare, so I think that would Y6 and the MFTs, that'd be pretty cool. Seeing like a, I don't know, like a 6-man tag, 8-man tag, get mixed in there. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun for me.
I don't think it would necessarily ever really happen because it would probably require a Bo Dallas being like in that world title scene or whatever. But I would love to see the Wyatts in a War Games match. But again, I know Triple H only likes to keep that with the main stories, so I don't know we'll ever see that. But I would love that. Love it.
All right, we can move on to probably the stinker of the night. We don't really have to go over this one. Becky and Nikki Bella. Obviously, this was probably supposed to be, Naomi and Stephanie Becker, but unfortunately, due to Naomi. Well, not unfortunately. I don't want to say that. Congratulations to Naomi, but yeah, this match got put on there probably to replace that one.
Should have been on Raw.
And yeah, this just was not good. Nikki did not look good in the ring as kind of she always does. She just never really looks good in the ring. Becky tried her hardest, but couldn't. Yeah, just couldn't make Nikki Bella look good. And I mean, there's no problem with that to me. I think Becky's still a phenomenal wrestler. Just because she can't, drag Nikki Bella, who's just garbage in the ring, to a good match. I mean,
and she's older.
We've seen what Becky could do with Trish Stratus. So I mean, this doesn't tell me much about what Becky Lynch can do. This match probably gets like a 2.25 for me. Maybe actually, you know what? It probably gets like a 2, maybe even a 1.75. But I'm just gonna stick with a 2. I didn't like this match at all.
Yeah, definitely a skippable match. 1.5. Ghost is out of 2.
2. Becky won. That's the only good part about it. And the match was over.
Yeah, definitely.
Get Nikki Bella off my TV and never come back again.
Yeah.
Well, we know that's
after break career.
Lee, we're talking about the Becky and Nikki match.
Jay,
what did you think about this match, and what's your star rating on it?
You can leave in the comments. Get your ass back here.
So I was watching a match with a couple of my I was watching a show with a couple of my casual friends, and then we heard "You can look, but you can't touch," and then my boy said, and I quote, "Damn, why is she wrestling?" So that just goes to show the expectations that are in place when you're watching a Nikki Bella match. The match in itself, it was whatever. Like I probably mostly agree with what y'all said. It's like a 2.5 if we're being generous. It wasn't nothing crazy.
Give it a 1.5.
I'm not gonna like completely trash it though. It was whatever. Nikki Bella, she did her thing. She wrestled with one of the biggest women wrestlers in the world today, and we got what we got out of it.
Nikki Bella should be ashamed of herself giving Becky Lynch a bad match in this ring.
Facts.
What a fucking bitch.
All right, moving on to the 4th match of the night. By this point, this had stole the show. The good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. This was everything we could have thought it to be. Sheamus, Rusev, they went out there. absolutely killing each other. Like kind of they have the previous 2 matches that they've had on Monday Night Raw just with no weapons. Now they actually had weapons and they absolutely destroyed the crap out of each other. This was phenomenal. The crowd was super into it. They were like it just showed brutality. I love the spot on the oh man, what was it called? The white noise through the tables. That was really cool. Yeah, just brutal match, and I like how they were both just really trying to do everything they could to take each other's head off. I was really surprised when was it shit? I think it was no, it was Rusev. So Rusev kicked out of the bro kick, and then Sheamus went back, and then he kicked out of the Machka kick, which was honestly very insane. By the way, that Rusev kicking out of the bro kick, that was a crazy near fall. I honestly thought that Sheamus had it in the bag, but I'm glad Rusev came out of this match with a win. He needed this win, and now it's on to bigger and better things. Hopefully for Rusev, I think so far his stint with the WWE so far in this second run, I think has been very good. They've been building him up little by little, but I think he's getting to a point now where he should be ascending the card. Who knows? Maybe he gets a mid card title run. Who knows? Maybe he goes up to the main event title scene. I don't know, but I think Rusev has done good so far with what he's been given. So. Oh, and by the way, Sheamus should not be missing any more pay-per-views. I don't even know why they why they even stopped taking him off pay-per-views. That shit should just stop. I don't even know why they started that shit. Sheamus is one of the most consistent wrestlers is in the game. I feel like he never has a bad match. It's like his catchphrase, bro. It's just banger after banger after banger. The guy just knows he has this style of wrestling. It's just a hard-hitting type of match, and people seem to love it, and you can tell, bro, he's universally loved by the crowd, and he just can't seem to put on a bad match. So that, and Rusev, when you pair him up against guys kind of like Sheamus, I think can work wonders. So I mean, this match to me was almost flawless. So I loved it.
And Rod, I'm with you. Excuse me, shit. But yes, I'm with you. I agree 100%. I think, again, actually, no, I want to harp on what you just said. Sheamus should not be left off of any PLEs. If you're trying to, that's a guaranteed solid match on your PLE. Like, that's an easy win. Why wouldn't you put him on all your PLEs somehow, some way? You gotta fit Sheamus in there somehow. But as far as the match, again, phenomenal match. Again, up until this very point, to me, it was my match of the night. Then some other things happened, which we'll get to. But again, this is great for Rusev. And I'm gonna be honest, thinking about it, if they do keep building Rusev up as slow as they are, but with purpose, I guess, if that makes sense. That IC title division is looking kinda could be real spicy. Once again, I mean, just the names that I'm already thinking. I mean, AJ and Styles and Rusev already would be insane, Dom running away from Rusev would also be very entertaining. So it's just.
Who says Dom's gonna be Intercontinental Champion after tomorrow?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, so I'm just naming everyone. But yeah, again, at this point in the show, this was my match of the night. I had nothing. I was smiling, grinning, or ear to ear when I was watching that match. I was just felt like a kid watching it. It was fun.
He seems revitalized too.
Yes,
like he seems very revitalized. Like he seems like he's really enjoying what he's doing out there currently right now. And I think he lost a little bit of that passion towards the end of his run in AEW. So, and I think now he's definitely showing that he's enjoying himself. And you could see him even after the match, the emotion he was showing, trying to get the crowd behind him after the match was over. I just think he really wants to be appreciated for the work that he's doing. And for me, he just gets a round of applause because I just think he's doing great. So, and I've been paying attention to his work. So, and Sheamus is one of those guys, bro. You could just plug and play anybody into a Sheamus feud and they'll ascend. He ascends himself, but like I just also think he does a good job and plays a part in ascending whoever else he feuds with. Hence Gunther, that Gunther feud put Gunther on the map to a more mainstream audience.
Which that match was never even actually meant to happen as well.
Yeah, so So Ghost, what do you got to say?
Sheamus and Rusev, man. I barely gave a fuck about Rusev his whole return until basically his Sheamus feud. Him and Sheamus are doing some good work. I mean, match wise, amazing. The build up to the feud could have been better, but I see what they were trying to do. Two big people just wanting to fight and kill each other. I guess it could be that simple. That's fine by me. Match was great. Very fun match.
Man. Now everybody knows I'm a huge Sheamus fan. Up the Celts. This match of the night for me. It was almost a 5-star match for me. I think if there was just a couple more spots, it would have been. The white noise off the top of the barrels, phenomenal, absolute cinema. Hold on. Hold on,
Absolute decorum.
The shillelagh, the way the finish as well, where it looked like everybody thought Sheamus was gonna escape the whatever Rusev submission move is. Right, we all thought Sheamus was gonna get out of it, and then they're both like in pain, and then all you see is Sheamus tap. By the way, that's the second time Sheamus has tapped in his WWE career as well. I just think the overall story they told in that match was phenomenal. So I'm probably going to give it a 4.75. My match of the night.
Jack?
That match was fire, bro. Sheamus continues to wow people week in and week out. Every time Sheamus comes on television, like Rod said, you're going to get a good match. The most consistent wrestler in the WWE for the past few years. You know, anytime Sheamus is on WWE television, it's a match that you gotta pay at least a little bit of attention to. It's never any BS in his matches. It's never any taking it easy. It's all just straight work. And when you pair Sheamus in there with another heavyweight, it's like 1 + 1, bruh. It's just always going equal magic. It's going to be the same thing every time, but not in a negative way. That's a big positive, because it's very hard, especially in today's day and age, with these smarks and guys just wanting to see all this flippy shit. It's just so refreshing to see someone like Sheamus just getting there, and Sheamus and Rusev just getting there and hurt each other, bruh, and have a good match out of it, bruh. And Sheamus really should have been rewarded for his work in 2022. And unfortunately, he wasn't. But hopefully, he gets more PLE spots and a title run in the near future.
I thought my star rating for this one was a 4.5. This was just very damn good, honestly. What are your guys' star ratings on this one?
I've already given mine, so y'all can go.
I'm gonna go. I just feel like the 4.5 is super, super high. But and not trying to be disrespectful or anything. It's because again, there's a match that it has to be above this one. So I'm gonna go 4. I'm gonna just go 4.25. Still definitely above a 4 though, 100%.
Ghost?
Give it a 4.25.
That's what you're going with?
That's what I'm going with.
Jay?
I'm going 4. I'm going a strong 4.
Okay.
What was yours?
Mine was a 4.5. Now we can move on to my personal match of the night. I thought this was as good as advertised for me. I personally thought coming into this pay-per-view this was going to be match of the night. I didn't think anything was going to top it, to be quite honest with you. When you pair, especially coming out of SummerSlam and what I had seen, and seeing Cena, really just wanting to go out there and show the people that he could still go, and just seeing like the way Cena was talking in the promos leading up to this specific match, I'm like, we're probably going to get that version of Cena the rest of the way. I think for the 8 days that he has left after tonight, I think we're going to get the version of Cena that we had been seeing in his US title run, where he's like very inventive, trying to put on trying to put on like really classic matches with moves that we had never even seen him do, and that's exactly what we saw. What we saw here tonight. I mean, we saw him bust out a Styles Clash, End of Days,
End of Days,
Hurricanrana,
he did Roxanne as well.
Red. Well, yeah, Code Red, but yeah, he was just busting out a bunch of different moves, and same with Logan Paul, man. Logan Paul had definitely been getting into his bag work, and I thought that was Logan Paul's best performance by far. Like it's not even close. You know, he definitely knew he was gonna go in there with the greatest of all time, and he said, "Nah, I got to put my working boots on because I know if I don't show up, then I'm definitely gonna be, like left behind." And I thought Logan Paul did a phenomenal job. I thought him working the crowd, the way he was like, working Cena as well. I thought he just did phenomenal. And both of these guys, they definitely went out there with something to prove, and they wanted to steal the show, and they definitely did. And same thing with Cena. I think he's also trying to give back to the people who felt like they, for the last several months before SummerSlam, that he wants to give back to them who feel like they've been kind of like outed of like a retirement tour, and that's how a lot of people felt honestly, like they've been outed, like they felt like they've been just thrown to the side because they felt like this retirement tour should have just been better, but unfortunately it really hasn't. Me personally, if you ask me, I think the retirement tour has been good, especially the second half part of it, which I think we're gonna see a bunch more classic matches from John Cena. If this doesn't tell you anything, what he's done with Logan and Cody, then yeah, I don't know what is. I think he's gonna give us a classic 8 more runs, 8 more dates left in him. I think we're just gonna see more classics out of him. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have bare minimum 3 or 4 matches, and for people, and I'm telling you right now, there's people that are gonna say that the match with Brock at WrestlePalooza is not gonna be good. I'm telling you right now.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna steal the show. So every match going forward for John Cena, I'm here to tell you right now, is gonna steal the show. He's gonna have the match of the night in every show going forward. It is what it is, bro. He's gonna give it his all, and I just want everybody to know that right now. It's stamped. It's stamped.
Hey, do you guys think Esco's watching?
Probably
not. It's okay. Esco. Why?
Anyone. Feel free to clip this and send it straight to it. I don't want to hear shit about Bandito being Wrestler of the Year anymore. I don't. I'm over it. John Cena's literally wrestling. What are we even talking about? He's in his bag right now. There's no reason.
There's no time to tell Esco in general. Sure, hold on.
There's no reason to even. I don't want to hear his name no more. I don't.
Yo, can we talk about how great Bandito's been this year?
The
match he had last night. The match he had at Forbidden Door, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy, bring him down. Tommy, bring him down.
This is crazy.
Hold on, Tommy. Don't disrespect Bandito, though. Don't disrespect Bandito.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear his name.
On a retirement tour.
I don't want to hear his name.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear his name.
I'm just being real, bro. I don't want to hear it.
If I'm asleep, I'm gonna stay asleep. I'm sorry.
I almost woke up. I was almost about to wake up, but I was like, after what Cena just did,
especially after what I just seen.
I need to.
Especially after what I just seen right now, I'm gonna stay asleep. Fuck Bandito. I don't give a fuck about
whoa.
He tripping.
All right.
I'm gonna stay asleep.
All right.
We got the GOAT.
Nah, but what Cena did do one of the biggest carry jobs in the history of wrestling, though. But let me explain why, though. With Logan Paul, here's my issue with Logan Paul, right? Like when you look at what John Cena was doing in this match, from a story standpoint, it makes sense. Like Rod just said, he's trying to give back to the fans. He feels like he hasn't been himself. This is his last run. He's trying to give it his all. He knows his body deteriorating. The AA isn't as strong as it used to be. He got to bust out all the stops. Logan Paul just does moves. We're past the phase of like, oh yeah, he just got here. He's new. Like, he's a celebrity. All this stuff is amazing. Like, Logan Paul literally just does moves, bro. For no reason. No substance. No nothing. He's a cog, bro. Logan Paul and Tommy Invincible are the same, bro. They are created wrestlers. That's it. Like, all that stuff that he does, all the flips and the shitty buckshot, like, it's cool, but
relax, it's a good buckshot.
When you in there with a real worker, and you really gotta feel me. You really gotta work. Really gotta do some shit. Logan Paul is not wowing me like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Cena made that a 4-star by himself.
All right. Okay. Oh, I'm up now, huh?
Yep, Ghost.
All right. So let's start with this. The build to it. Logan Paul, get the fuck off my TV with your mic skills. My God. Disgusting. Yuck. I'll give you this, though. You did good in the match. Yay. You're still an in-ring merchant. Cena. Now, I didn't think this was going to be close to match of the night. Not because of Cena. Because of Logan. I will admit, he put on a little bit more work today than I thought he was going to do. The match was good. I have to give a star rating, don't I? I haven't given my star rating yet.
You don't have to give it yet.
Yeah, we'll double back on that.
We'll double back on that. I really like the ending sequence. That was a little cool.
I did kind of like that.
The interrupted AA, then Cena picks him back up. Oh, also, maybe I do got to give it more praise because Cena did beat Logan Paul, and I thought Logan Paul was gonna win. Maybe I should give it a better star rating just because of that. Okay, Hunter.
Lee?
Okay, Hunter.
He said, "Okay, Hunter."
Oh, I was paying attention, but I also wasn't at the same time. I was just Tommy. I was starting to get burned out. I was tired at this point in the show. But
You didn't follow Becky and Nikki? I almost did.
That should have been the one.
Honestly, I was nowhere near my PC during that match. That's why I'm glad I disappeared when you were reviewing that match. I can't remember a single thing from that match. That's why I gave it a 2.25 because I can't remember it. I did see like all the highlights, like Cena hitting an end of days, Code Red, Styles Clash, and like Go said, the feud. Logan, shut the fuck up with your mic work. You can't use a mic to save your life.
I gotta get him off my screen.
Also, like Cena, you did go, but you were just flaming him during this feud as well. Like you didn't even give him a chance.
Good. So, we don't want to hear him talk.
That's the one thing I've noticed with Cena when he's like, it's going to be like bringing up new talent. Theory, what are more people talk about the promo that they had than the match itself? Same with Roman Reigns in 2017.
I'm
literally just
John Cena to lie.
Well, to be honest, if Logan was first of all, Logan getting fired in the promos was his fault. Second of all, Logan shouldn't have been in the retirement tour to begin with. So
thank you. Okay. Get that. Hey, everyone's asking me what would I change about the promo? Replace Logan Paul with AJ Styles.
I mean, here's the thing is, I get what you're saying, Lee, in terms of like he does it to everybody. I think there's a reason to it, and Roman is probably the best example. Roman's career could have been done there. He could have just. He could have just been bad the rest of his career, but he ended up revitalizing his career with the whole Tribal Chief stuff. John Cena is the old guard. Like he's gonna put you. He's gonna stomp on your neck, and
he's gonna tell you.
You have to find a way to get back up, whether it's in the feud with him or later down the line. Sure, he's buried guys, but like he's not burying them because he wants to bury them. He's burying them because he wants you to fight back. Maybe not in a feud with him, but later down the line. And if you can revitalize your career after him absolutely murdering you on the mic, I mean, are we gonna like forget like this is the same guy who did the same thing? He didn't hold back when he was going against CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. Both of those guys have ascended. I mean, this isn't the first time. I don't know, especially like I don't know why people keep saying, "Oh, like he should hold back a little." Fuck no. Mm-hmm. Especially when there's people talking about how Logan in this highlight, oh, he's one of the best wrestlers. Okay, I mean, sure, but like now I'm gonna need you to back it up. And if you're not gonna back it up now, let's see how you look in 5 years from now. Because that's the whole thing is like Cena's doing it not because he wants to, it's because he has to. Because you're gonna learn from it. Either you're gonna learn from it, or you're gonna drown. And that's the whole thing. Like, nobody should take it in the sense that Cena just wants to bury talent. People always say he wants to bury talent. No, he doesn't want to bury talent. He just knows that, like, if you are as good as you say you are, or as if you are as good as you think you are, then he probably sees that in you. He probably saw a lot of things in Austin Theory. He saw a lot of things in Wade Barrett. He saw a lot of things in all of these other guys. Some of them just couldn't step up, and they couldn't revitalize their careers. That's why the people who get placed in front of him, I also want to say Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was literally brought up off of NXT to feud with John Cena. Look at him now. Sami Zayn. I mean, there's a bunch of guys. Like, he's not doing it because he's an asshole. He's doing it because he sees something in you, and now it's in it for you. Now you have to look within yourself and try to revitalize your career after you have just been brought down.
I feel like people also forget when they say like Cena should have held back. I feel like people also forget. Yes, this stuff is scripted. Yes, it's fake, whatever. But there's still a competitive nature to it. So yes, when I'm going, I don't care who it's against. If I'm cutting a promo and we're supposed to be going at each other, I don't care. I don't really care what the real end result needs to be or has to be. At the end of the day, I'm here to entertain and make sure I survive out there. So,
wrestling is best when everybody has an ego.
Come on, man. So Cena needs to hold back. No, that's stupid. And then if he did, I hope Logan would have been pissed about it. You know, that's the energy.
This is something that I'm fine looking on Twitter and the post press conference. Yeah, Cena versus AJ is officially clipped.
What?
Yeah, him doing the Styles clash was him paying homage to AJ Styles because he's not going to get to face him.
That's officially clipped. We're never getting that. So,
well,
never again.
Remember, guys, we wasted our time with 2 people.
2 people.
The next one's coming up soon. Isn't this great?
Who's the next one?
That is
Piss Boy.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Piss Boy.
But yeah. Other than that.
No,
wait, star ratings. It's time, huh?
Yeah.
That just broke my heart.
4.5.
Those
4.
You know, I'm gonna give it a 4.25. I'll watch it again.
Tommy?
So the Donnybrook, you guys remember, was a 4.25.
Oh, this guy.
My recency biasness is telling me to give this motherfucker a 5. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not
bring him down.
I'm not gonna do that though. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna stick with my 4.5, which is still higher than the 4.25, like I said it should be. That was my match of the night.
Was that one too?
Jay?
In a far match of the night, I'm probably giving that a 4.25 as well. Most because of Cena though, like most because of Cena.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I don't want you guys to think. Yeah, it's Cena. Cena did that.
So obviously I gave the Donnybrook match a 4.5. This one for me is gonna get a 4.75. I think this is like very near. I don't think there's a 5-star on this card, but this is very damn near that 5 mark. And it's really damn close because I thought these guys had chemistry together. They worked really well together. And I just thought the sequencing in the match was absolutely phenomenal. The pacing was great. Logan just being like a really good heel and kind of just doing the heelish things that he does, you know, kind of working a slower pace match. That's another thing is like Cena isn't at his peak physical form anymore. And I think that's one thing that I can kind of give to Logan as well, that he's a guy who majority of the time runs fast-paced offense. And in the last 2 matches that he's done, because obviously the one with Jelly Roll, Drew and Randy were kind of like the guys doing a lot of like the near the edges work. Meanwhile, Jelly and Logan were doing a lot of like the in-between stuff, and they were doing a lot of like the really I don't want to say heavy lifting because I definitely don't want to say that, but they were in the ring for a majority of the match, and they definitely had the attention towards them. And I thought Logan doing a good job with Jelly, slowing his offense down, and doing the same thing with John Cena. I thought these two performances were probably the two best performances that Logan has given in the WWE thus far. So yeah, that, and obviously Cena's already just a master worker in the ring. Yeah, this gets a 4.75. This is like really damn close to a 5. So next up is the main event. By this point, I'm not gonna lie, I was like I had a headache. This match it wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was just good. Like I don't know how much I really have to say about. I don't know how much I really have to say about the main event other than just it's good.
It was the main event.
The ending
it was alright, bro.
The ending was, kind of like whatever. Obviously like Becky come in, kind of unexpected, honestly.
Did someone say Becky?
Yeah. This match was just,
Yeah, what's good, Marcus?
Watch your mouth.
This match was just there. The main event. It was.
Where AJ at?
It was just whatever. I guess that's all. That's all I really have to say. I mean, the dynamic between CM Punk and LA Knight just keeps growing. Both of them hate each other. And then Jey Uso basically doing whatever Jey Uso does, which is most of the time nothing.
Jay's just kind of there, low key.
Nah, Jay had a decent performance. Jay had a decent performance in this match, though.
He did, but I just feel like he's just kind of there.
I feel like a lot of the time he's just there, and it's just like, I mean, I don't really.
Wait, who's not Jey Uso?
Yeah. I just don't really. I mean, I don't really care
back
about him.
in the tag team division.
My God, please.
I mean, like he was, he was out there. Oh yeah, I'm trying to do this for Roman, and then he gets in the match and he's kicked to the side like he's some doll. Like nobody give a fuck about you. I wonder
why.
Bro. You just another guy in this match.
No,
oh no.
I guess you could say he did it for Roman.
Yeah, and not even because like he was getting his ass kicked. Like he was just he seemed like the bitch in the match. Like to be quite honest with you, and that pay-per-view was trash.
Rage bait used to be believable.
Tommy, what'd you think?
It wasn't like nothing that like, and I could be the match was directly after. I mean, the Cena match, so it could have been that as well. But it just didn't. It was just good, It was just a good fatal four way, They had a few fun little spots. They had the swerve or not really. It wasn't a swerve, but they had the story beat at the end. So I mean, again, another match that just kind of served its purpose,
What story at the end?
Let's light it up.
Oh, she don't want that. I promise.
No. She don't want that. No. Let's not do. Let's not.
She don't want that. I promise. She doesn't want that.
Let's not do too much. I can
Listen, take care of Larry. Stay over there. Don't no.
Nah, but again, that story beat was cool. Putting my CM Punk fandom aside, I just hate that I happened to the same.
And who got pinned?
Yeah, he got pinned.
By the way, I just want to say something that really frustrates me. This Punk and Seth feud seems like it's nowhere near over, which
I think is dragging
me off.
Edge dragging now.
It's definitely dragging, bro. It's dragging.
Like it is pissing me off. Like, dude, they've been feuding since last January, and we've already had 2 singles matches. We had a Mania triple threat. Now they're included in this. I mean, how many more matches?
They're dragging off the third final match. That's what they're doing.
Can we?
They is killing me with this Seth and Punk shit, bro.
Like, can we wrap this up? Like, I want Punk to do other things. Like, I don't want him to just be stuck in freaking.
He's stuck in the Seth vortex.
Like, I don't want him to keep doing like, and same with Seth. Like, I don't want Seth to just feud with Punk for the rest of his life. Like, I want both of these guys to do other stuff, but the fact that they've been interconnected to each other for 2 years is way too damn much. Like, Punk and Drew was literally like an 8-month feud. That is fine. It was
amazing. It was amazing feud, they told me.
But like now we're getting to the point where we're almost at 2 years. In about 6 months, we're gonna be at 2 years of this Punk and Seth saga. Like,
I mean, hold on, though, Ron. I would argue that 2 years actually comes in November.
I mean, I guess if you want to target it to his return, but they like sure, but like his feud really realistically started in January with him, so
yeah.
Because the first month he wasn't really doing much, but yeah, this match was just there, and I'm tired of Punk and Seth being in a feud together. So that's Ghost.
Hopefully that's the end of it. Well, it needs to end soon.
Yeah, hopefully it ends like soon,
Tommy
like
Cookin.
WrestlePalooza soon. Like
yeah, like that's what I'm talking. Like real soon.
Screw that.
Can they not just end the feud tomorrow?
Like screw a mixed tag match. Like sure, like if it okay, cool. Like WrestlePalooza, I don't know. It's Seth and Punk for the World Heavyweight title, and then Becky tries to cost. I don't want to throw this name out there because I don't want to hype myself up, but AJ Lee comes out there. Okay, whatever. Like yeah, but like I don't want a mixed tag match because I don't want the feud to extend even another pay-per-view. Just do the damn match, and that's it. That's it.
And plus, this is now basically turning into the Temu version of the Death Riders.
Ghost, what'd you think about this match?
Sorry, Logan Paul fan. The last match. Yeah, I was very a little disappointed how it was gonna be, but it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great either. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I guess one, the crowd was probably tired after Cena and Logan. Two, something wasn't clicking as much as I wanted it to. Yay. So I don't know.
I ain't got really much to say on this match.
3.75?
I'm giving it a 3. I'm giving it a 3.5.
I'm giving the main event like a 3.5, bro.
Yo, Tommy, you should be writing all this down as well, by the way, the star ratings.
He'll probably get it back after.
Yeah. That's the magical thing about YouTube, Lee. But I would give that match. I don't know why I want to say. I think I'm at 3.5 as well.
Well, I'm gonna also go 3.5. It was just there, It's whatever.
Another match just served its purpose, and that was that,
Now, how would y'all rank the pay-per-view on a scale of 1 to 10?
6. If you can hear me, 6.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
I hate that it was hyped up for months, only to be a kind of a letdown.
There's only really 2 matches to go back to watch in this whole show.
Yeah.
That's it. There's only 2 matches. Tommy?
I'm 6.5. Only, I just think this pay-per-view was just PLE. I just think this PLE was just kind of there, just something to run, almost like filler, almost. But it just served its purpose.
Look, and here's the thing: this pay-per-view is realistically setting up what they're already like. They're literally trying to make WrestlePalooza like the biggest B-level pay-per-view there is. Like that card is gonna be like ultra stacked. Like you're probably gonna get Lesnar, Cena, Cody, Drew, Punk and Seth, Becky's
or maybe
Punk
and AJ versus Becky and Seth. Let's not rule that one out yet.
Fucking want
we don't want it, but it's probably the most reasonable solution.
It's probably happening.
Don't fucking want that.
Probably happening.
Because I don't want the feud to keep going past WrestlePalooza. Like, please, let's end it there. Okay, like let's do that.
Watch them not even have a match at WrestlePalooza. That would piss me off.
Jay, we can't hear you.
Jay,
they're repeating the Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans match.
And also,
just like that, we're moving on.
I don't even believe that AJ Lee is coming back. I mean, if it happens, it happens, and I'm wrong. But like at this point, it's just it gets to a point. Jay, what would you rate this pay-per-view on 1 to 10?
Say that again.
Huh?
Like a 6.5,
I'm
7.
with Jay on that one.
It was alright.
I'm gonna go like 6.5 as well. I just believe that there's only like 2
No,
matches.
Marcus,
that-
don't even put that in the air, Marcus. Do
Oh,
not
God.
even put that
No.
in.
No.
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 Oh,
What is
no,
wrong with
no,
you?
no,
Genuinely.
No.
What is
Marcus,
wrong with you?
No.
Why? Why?
Nikki helps Punk.
Nikki Bella, how
No.
about you fucking retire and never come back? You have
Honestly,
always
if
been a
AJ
bathroom break in this goddamn business. Go away.
If AJ doesn't come back, then don't give Punk help. Please.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Like,
You don't have
just don't give Punk any help, okay? No
Like
Nikki
I'm gonna
Bella.
walk up to a random ass star. Hey, help me find Raw.
Like, please, like,
Fucking
no
Bianca
Nikki
Belair.
Bella, bro. Please.
No.
Watch it actually be Bianca Belair.
Okay, yes, that would be fine.
Yeah,
But
that would be
what,
fine, but Jesus Christ, bro.
Oh my goodness. That would be a super team. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 6.5 just because like this pay-per-view, there's really only 2 matches that I can go back and rewatch. Other than that, this is a very skippable pay-per-view for me. Outside of Cena and Logan and the Donnybrook match, I'm not going back to rewatch any match on this card. So yeah, that's that. That was the Clash in Paris review. Now obviously we are going to move on to how would we rebook Cena's retirement run.
Number 1, get Logan Paul off my fucking TV screen.
Number 2,
Yeah.
put AJ Styles in the fucking retirement tour.
So who would
Number
who would
3,
like
piss off Brock Lesnar.
who
Alright, we're
would
done. Yeah, go ahead, Rod.
who would like to go first? You can
Can
kind
I
of
go
use my,
first just so I can purely disappear afterward because I'm really tired and I've got a sore head.
yeah, you can go by
Go ahead.
pay-per-view. So
All right, so obviously the Rumble, I'm not having him win the Rumble.
You have seen
And-
Punk win it, right?
I've seen
Not that it
Punk win
matters. Not that it matters.
No,
Not that it matters.
no,
Not
Tommy,
that it matters.
Tommy,
Not that it matters.
I'm gonna go against what Michael Hayes says, and I'm gonna have CM Punk win the Rumble. All right, just so we can get John Cena on that next pay-per-view, so it gives him an actual purpose to be part of the pay-per-view. He's gonna win the Elimination Chamber.
Fair
He still turns heel. Right? Without Travis Scott and The Rock. Without Travis Scott. Well, The Rock can stay, but Travis Scott, no. Travis Scott gone.
Yeah, the Rock.
Right? That's the only thing I would change about
Rock
that
can
heel
go
turn. It's getting-
bye-bye.
No, The Rock can stay, but Travis Scott can disappear. Mania, same thing. Travis Scott go away, and I would insert The Rock in because it makes more sense for The Rock to be a part of that. I always say I do still have Cena winning 17. That is the big one. And I would have him go down the whole route of ruining wrestling, like actively trying to, not just doing random shit, just like not even trying in his matches. Not really giving a fuck or like giving zero fucks about anything. No selling shit just to ruin wrestling, ruin the illusion of it, basically. And he would do that in matches, obviously against, say, Dominic. No, I'm trying to think. Who are some faces?
Like during
Drew is in this retirement tour, by the way. I will say he is in this retirement tour. December.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
I was just making it make sense. That's all.
okay.
Just have him run through some random faces. Like Punk. Punk still happens, but it doesn't happen in Saudi Arabia.
So you
I
have
think
to
they
stay
just-
champion the whole year.
Yeah, I haven't stayed champion until about SummerSlam. I do like him losing the title to Cody does still happen.
Okay.
Obviously, Brock Lesnar, goodbye. Logan Paul, goodbye. Clash in Paris, we have. Well, basically, by the way, between Mania and SummerSlam, he's sort of in a feud with Punk at this point. For someone, because I think Punk still loses. Punk loses at Mania. All right.
Fuck, so lose that man.
Yeah, because fuck CM Punk. I still gotta get in there somehow. Obviously, Clash in Paris, we got AJ Styles. WrestlePalooza, he's a face again, so Dominic Mysterio. And then that leads us to Crown Jewel. Is there any Australians from a body? No. Put him up against some random
I think
heel.
he's missing Crown Jewel, is he not?
No, he's confirmed for Crown Jewel. He's confirmed.
What the fuck is he gonna do at Crown
Oh,
Jewel?
whoa. Hello, Spot. Yes. All right. Now he is confirmed for Australia in October.
Hey,
The
Lee,
whole
real
thing has
quick.
been
Lee, real quick.
what?
Chat, I have to go. Pick up my girlfriend. Russell Spot is here now.
Interesting.
That is it.
Do you think you'll be back?
Becky Lynch.
I should be.
Okay.
Just remember,
All right,
Tommy.
anyway,
Becky
Tommy,
Lynch.
Tommy, I won't
Fuck
be here when
Becky.
you.
Fuck Becky.
Yo,
Watch
Tommy,
your
I won't
mouth.
be here when you come back, so I'll see you next week.
Oh yes, Lee. Yes, have a good rest of your night.
All right, catch you there, Tommy. But yeah, Australia having fucking some other random heel say Mello or just get Mello in there, gives him get a spotlight, and then I believe after that he's part of whatever War Games match takes place. I can't like the Seth Riders plus the team of Marine Shafir, as I'll call her now. And whoever he teams with at that, and then in December I do think he'll lose to Drew McIntyre in December. Because I think that's the way they're going with it in real life as well. Because if you notice, like they've been staying far apart. Drew hasn't really mentioned Cena apart from attacking him. I do still think that is a match we're going to get in this retirement tour in December. I think Drew is the final opponent.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
All right, I've given my bit, guys. I'll catch you guys next week.
Fuck it.
Jay, see you next week.
All right.
Go see you in spot season.
See you, man.
All right, Lee.
All right. So what? We got January, which is Rumble. He's gonna lose the Rumble, unfortunately. Because he's got to be on Chamber somehow, and we're not gonna do bullshit. So he's gonna win the Chamber. Now, I thought about this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I am gonna turn him heel after what I just saw. Because I'm gonna be real. I don't think it's worth that pressure. You could have Cena versus Cody in a Superman versus Superman fight. Cena's gonna win. And then what's after Mania? Backlash? Maybe I do have to turn him heel. Maybe I could turn him heel at Mania. Maybe. We could turn him heel at Mania. And then do I want to keep Randy? You could keep Randy. You could. I got to look at the pay-per-view order again. Hold on. What is it, 2020?
So I got you because I got it written down.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's Backlash and then
Backlash,
Saturday night's main event.
Oh, brother, Saturday night's main event. I got to put him on there with someone. I'm not gonna lie. Well, he is a shit. I did not think of Saturday night's main event. I'm trying to think. He has a title at this time. I don't know what I would do with Saturday night's main event, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Let me go through the whole roster again. So as of right now, we got Cody and then Randy. Those are the two so far. Then let's see here. I was not prepared for this. Not prepared for this part, at least. I mean, if you do want to do R-Truth, you could. I would have just booked it better and probably have it be a better match and maybe for a title if you want it to be. What's the next pay-per-view after this? I gotta put this up too.
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. I gotta pull up the pay-per-view schedule too.
After that, you got Night of Champions.
After this, we got Night of Champions. Okay.
Then SummerSlam. Then Clash of Paris.
Then SummerSlam.
Then Crown Jewel.
I would need to turn him babyface soon as well. Money in the Bank, and then Night of Champions. I would want him to probably fight Carmelo eventually, but later on. Shit.
What's up, T. Marie?
T. Marie, how you doing? Well, he did want to fight Jey Uso, so unfortunately, as much as I don't fuck with him in the main event scene, you could have him work with Jey Uso. He did want to work with him at least a little bit. Maybe have him go after the WWE Championship. Obviously, he's gonna lose, but that's that. And then Night of Champions. That's the next pay-per-view, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm fine with Punk. We just have to book it better. and the Seth Rollins won't be involved until maybe after the match, and then that's cool. What is the next pay-per-view? Oh, I got it right here. SummerSlam, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I would turn Cena babyface again with Cody Rhodes. It would probably be a little bit better than what they did, and obviously Cody Rhodes will be beating Cena, so that's the end of that. And then Clash of Paris, I would put in AJ. And then at Crown Jewel, this is where we're gonna keep going with the new stars. Crown Jewel, I would. How many pay-per-views you got left? We got Crown Jewel and Survivor Series in December, right?
And then just December, yep.
And then December. Shit, okay. I'm not gonna lie, Crown Jewel, I'm probably gonna pair him up with Braun or Dom. Simple as that. He needs to fight a future star. He's gonna do it twice. And then Survivor Series, this is what we're most likely gonna see, and I'm fine with it. He's probably gonna be in the Vision. Not in the Vision. The War Games match against the Vision. If not, have him fight Dom Mysterio. Easy. And now we're on December now, right?
Yep.
December, easy. Gunther retires Cena. And you want to know why? Gunther hates sports entertainers. What perfect world would it be for Gunther to retire the ultimate sports entertainer? Have that on his record and be a big heel star. That would... He's already up there with the main event scene, but that would just be something that Gunther can hold over people's heads over and over again.
Okay.
A little bit simple as that. I kind of wait there. I won't lie. Go ahead, Jay.
Man. John Cena's last run, man. First of all, off the rip, Cena's winning the Rumble. I'm having Cena win the Rumble.
Okay.
This isn't a part of it, but I'm having Punk win the Chamber, bro. So Cena wins the Rumble. He goes on to choose Gunther at WrestleMania. Gunther is a classic story of sports entertainer versus professional wrestler. Gunther comes out, he cuts promos about how if Gunther was around, he would have been the face of the company. Cena can't lace his boots, yada yada yada. Cena says he's out his prime, but he still believes he could get it done, right? WrestleMania, since knowing what we know, Gunther was unfortunately going to lose the world title anyway. So therefore, Gunther loses the World Heavyweight Championship to John Cena at WrestleMania for him to get number 17. But at WrestleMania, that's where we do not a full heel turn, but we get a tweener turn. Cena cheats a little bit throughout the match, like tugging on the rope, poking eyes, but still popping the crown and stuff. So during this run, Cena's not gonna fully turn heel. He's not gonna do all that shit he was doing. So he beats Gunther clean, whatever. Backlash comes. We still run the Randy match. I wouldn't change that much about it. However, I would have Cena working more face. It would be more of a face versus face dynamic. We gonna get away with it because they're in St. Louis. The atmosphere is insane. All that. Randy, the promos leading up to Backlash. Randy is telling Cena he noticed how he won that WrestleMania. That's not John Cena he knows. And now we're really seeing what type of timing John Cena's on, because John Cena's on some. Look, I know what I did, but I'm John Cena. What can y'all really say? To which Randy replies, "You're right. You are John Cena, but this is not the real." Like a little bit of what we got going on, but a little bit different because he's still working face. What was the pay-per-view after Backlash?
Money in the Bank. Or is it? Yeah.
Oh wait, after
Okay,
Backlash?
Okay.
After Backlash is Saturday Night's Main Event, and then Money.
Saturday Night's Main Event, if you want to include that.
I guess I guess a little filler match. I don't know. That one that's kind of hard.
That one's shaky, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip Saturday. I'm gonna skip Saturday main event just for to make it easy.
There you go. Okay.
Money in the Bank. So if we want Cena to actually face people that will actually like give him a good run, establish some new guys, or just establish people in general, I'm probably gonna have Cena face either Drew or LA Knight and Money in the Bank, just to give
Damn,
them.
forgot about LA Knight. Damn, sorry.
You said what?
I forgot about LA Knight. Sorry, I was just bad. Dang.
Just because those would be two like fresh matchups. Those would be people that Cena hasn't like really faced. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cena hasn't faced this version of Drew McIntyre. And LA Knight, all he did was run that tag match with him in like 2023. That was it.
They kind of teased something with that too. So there you go.
I'm having Cena face LA Knight or whatever. Cena goes over, obviously. Oh wait, I said Money in the Bank.
Yeah, you skipped Saturday night's main event, so
next is Night Champions after me.
This is
nah.
so.
I'm running.
Yeah,
I'm running the Punk match at Money in the Bank. I'm running the Punk match. I'm bugging.
Oh, okay.
I'm running the Punk match at Money in the Bank because certain shit. If it's easy, we just gonna run that shit, bro. Running the Punk match at Money in the Bank. What comes after Money in the Bank?
Night Champions.
Night of Champions. That's where I'm taking LA Knight. Saudi Arabia gonna pop like crazy. That's where I'm taking LA Knight, bro. LA Knight's just gonna just barely lose to John Cena, bro. Like John Cena's foot was under the rope. The ref counted 3, yada yada yada. Give LA Knight some credibility, all that shit, bro. Boom. What pay-per-view was that? Night of Champions?
Night Champions. Then we got SummerSlam. So by
this point, Cena's coming out like every other week. I'm also increasing his dates, by the way. Cena's coming out every other week. He's talking about how he's still the never seen 17. He's beating all of our favorites right now. Punk, he beat Randy, he beat LA Knight. He's talking crazy. So he's saying at this point he calling himself the greatest champion in all of wrestling. So then Gunther comes back out. Gunther comes back out. Gunther invokes. Well, they don't have rematch clauses anymore, but you get the gist of it. Gunther says, Cena, if I saw the way you beat me, I went back, rewatched the footage. The mat is too sacred for me to lose that way. You owe me my ones. Yada yada yada. Cena's like, all right, bet. We're gonna run it back. Cena and Gunther run it back. Who should? I need your help. Should Gunther win it back, or Cena winning clean, or Cena winning again?
Now,
this
is all you, Jay. This is all you.
This is your booking, bro.
Oh, my phone at 2%. Hold on.
This is all you.
Hold on, let me join my other shit. Hold on.
He will need to drop the title eventually, so I guess we'll see Jay.
Hearing your guys is like it's so crazy because mine is so different.
Mine is kind of weird. I have like 2 different paths.
They have elements of mine in there.
I have 2 different paths you could go. It's kind of weird. So
mine is like so different.
What do you haven't on every date? I plan on doing that too.
I honestly booked like for him like just with the dates, like just the 36 dates.
Just with the dates? Okay, I think I know what you gotta do.
Well, I forgot mine. I'm getting rid of those Saturday night's main event.
Lil Jock, you want to do yours? Like you want to come up here and you want to talk about yours? Go ahead.
All right. So I made the decision. So Cena is actually going to retain at Cena. So Cena's actually going to retain at SummerSlam, bro. So Cena once again wins dirty at SummerSlam. Boom. He's done with Gunther, but niggas know how Gunther is now, bro. Niggas know how he rocks. They put on a 5-star, bro. In kayfabe, they put on a 5-star. Fuck Meltzer.
I'm gonna send Jock the link.
After that, Clash in Paris. So Clash in Paris, I'm actually this is when I'm going to have Cena finally face Drew.
Clash in Paris. This is where Cena faces Drew. They have a story. Drew's being a Twitter warrior, all that shit, but Cena is frying him. Cena is literally frying him every promo. Cena's telling Drew, you ain't never been with somebody who could really talk that same shit that you be talking, because he's gonna completely disregard Punk. So by this point, Cena is still a face, but he's doing more heel shit than he is a face, right? So then Drew says one thing, and he says to Cena, this is not the Cena that was around when I was the chosen one. So with that being said, Cena's looking at himself crazy. Cena's like, damn, is he really like Drew really been fucking with me for this long? And he sees I'm tweaking now, basically. Clash in Paris, Cena beats Drew again. Type check. Damn, what's the next one?
Oh, y'all can hear me?
After Clash in Paris, it's Crown Jewel. You got Crown Jewel, Survivor Series, and then his last match.
Well, what about WrestlePalooza?
You could do that.
Oh yeah.
WrestlePalooza, then Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
Stop. WrestlePalooza. We might skip that. Who's the Money in the Bank? Who won Money in the Bank this year?
Seth
Rollins.
Oh, okay. So we gonna turn back the clock. We gonna run another one of his greatest hits. WrestlePalooza. Seth Rollins announces that he's going to cash in on Cena at WrestlePalooza, bro. Cena's not worried. Cena's like, whatever. I beat Seth before. I'm gonna do it again. You don't got Jon Stewart to help you this time. But Cena did not. Cena done took on the Nexus. Cena done dealt with factions before, but he ain't never deal with division. So come WrestlePalooza. Cena hit Seth with the AA. 1, 2. Oh, tsunami! A tsunami, Brad Hardy! It's a tsunami, John Cena! So Bronson Reed come out of nowhere. Braun Breaker takes the ref out. Bronson Reed with 3 tsunamis on John Cena. Seth Rollins comes out of nowhere. Stop. 1, 2, 3. Boom. That's the end.
I like this.
That's the end of John Cena's World Heavyweight title reign. The Vision is the most hated faction in WWE. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit that Cena was talking about. The fans don't care about none of that shit that Cena was talking about. They don't care all that heel shit he was doing. The Vision are the most heated. Right? So then, what's after? What's after WrestlePalooza?
Oh, you got Crown Jewel.
You got Crown Jewel, yeah.
Crown Jewel. Okay, Crown Jewel. So Cena's still doing his heel stuff a little bit. So the next night on Raw, Cena tells all the fans, guys, you were there for me my whole career. For the first time ever. For the what was it? The first time in like 20 years. Stop. I'm telling the fans, screw you. And then Cena does a disappearing act. The WWE, they do some shit where they're like, Cena ends retirement tour early, yada yada yada. Nobody know if it's a work. Nobody know it's a shoot. SmackDown. Cody Rhodes comes out. Cody Rhodes comes out. He says, so what do you want to talk about? A hooded figure comes out, and Joe Tessitore talking about something. It's John Cena in a hoodie. John Cena comes out, lays out Cody, talks about how he's winning number 18, fuck 17. The whole crowd gas. So then the following weeks of SmackDown, Cena and Cody, they cutting promos, yada yada yada. Crown Jewel, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. Superman versus Superman. John Cena and Cody Rhodes, they don't have that match they had at WrestleMania 41, bro. They have the match. They have the match that they had at SummerSlam off rip because they both respect each other. They both recognize that they're both like that, bro. They're not wasting no time. So with the match they had at SummerSlam, that's the match they had at Crown Jewel. Phenomenal, universally praised, 5-star, all that. Same finish too. Cody goes over. So by this point, Cena's desperate. Cena promised that he was gonna retire with a world title, and Cody is just telling him like, bro, you already got 17. Just be yourself. You're gonna keep chasing. You're gonna be fine. So then, Cena. This is when the crowd. This is when Cena is going back to being fully face, because then he's gonna get in the number one contenders match. My nigga is gonna compete on SmackDown. He's gonna compete on SmackDown. So it's gonna be John Cena versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, triple threat match. John Cena about to hit the attitude adjustment. Out of nowhere, Braun Breaker with a spear. Braun Breaker spears the shit out of John Cena, bro. Survivor Series, John Cena versus Braun Breaker, 1-on-1. John Cena barely, with the help of the baby, with the help of all the baby faces coming out, helping him, he barely goes over. Makes Braun Breaker look like an absolute star. So the next night on Raw, Cena comes out. He says his body's deteriorating. He don't know if he's gonna make it to that last match. He don't know if he's gonna make it to December. Out of nowhere, all we hear is that dumbass Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio comes out. So for the last match of John Cena's retirement tour is going to be John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio. Hopefully not that Saturday Night Main Event, whatever the fuck. John Cena versus Rey Mysterio. They put on a 25-minute classic. But in the end, Dominic Mysterio wins dirty. The whole arena is booing. The whole arena is going ape shit crazy. They're hating, the mad as fuck. They're throwing shit in the ring, bro. Dominic Mysterio has to have security escort him out the ring. John Cena standing up, takes off his shoes, takes off his wristbands, his armband, and then he leaves Boston, bro.
Leaves them all in the ring. Look at this.
All right. Jock, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go real quick. First off, how y'all doing, man?
Doing all right, man.
All right, I'm chilling. Me personally, all right, Rumble, taking my bias out for CM Punk, I still have him win the Rumble. I had him win it. Just to have John Cena at Elimination Chamber. I have Cena win Elimination Chamber. Me personally, I'm turning Cody heel. I have Cody go heel, basically have him tell the fans like, oh, when I was champion, you guys ain't respect me, you ain't love me, but now you hit loud, Cena back, you showing the same love for him, but you ain't show that same love for me. Like I'll have Cody do that. And I'll have Cena come out, cut a promo like, yo, you think you're the man, but you're not the man. You're not the man that I am. You're not the man that I was. I had them go to WrestleMania. Obviously, Cena gonna win the 17. But the guy Triple H is that we know he aims for moments. So why not have Cody turn heel, Cena be a face, and just have that dramatic win? Just have that dramatic 17 win, have people crying like, oh my God, my hero a champion again. I feel like a kid again. You feel me? Like that. Him winning against Cody as a heel and he a baby face. I feel like that moment at WrestleMania was just been amazing compared to him winning as a heel. Backlash, I keep Randy. I have Randy like, I own you, in this company, you are nothing without me. I have Cena basically saying like, you're the best in the business, but I'm the greatest of all time. Like you never better than me. And then I had that match at Backlash. And what's after Backlash? Money in the Bank.
No, well, Saturday Night's Main Event and then Money in the Bank.
Nice.
Let's
Okay.
see if you want to do Saturday Night's Main Event.
If you want to do Saturday Night Main Event, since people love Jey Uso and they want him in the main event scene, I would have him Do him the same way he did Logan Paul. Have him humble Jey Uso, just to basically let him know, look, you are not ready. It's not that we don't like you, you're just not ready. Like you just not. I'll have him straight bury Jey Uso, and then I'll have him put Jey Uso at certain night main event, just to show Jey Uso like look, it's easy to be in the main event scene when you know what I'm saying. When you know it's like when you're over in this and third, but it's harder when people that really love wrestling is not behind you. Like, yeah, people eating, but they're not behind you. Like, it's people like us that don't want him in the main event scene. And then Money in the Bank, if somehow, some way, okay, Punk win Rumble and he's not champion, I'll run him and Punk and Money in the Bank. And what's after Money in the Bank?
After Money in the Bank, it's Night of Champions.
Night of Champions.
Night of Champions, give me LA Knight. LA Knight is over as fuck. Give me LA Knight.
I really forgot LA Knight. I'm such an idiot.
Give me LA Knight. Like a guy over like LA Knight, he can hoop in the ring, he's good on the mic. You got Cena, like just give me LA Knight. Okay, him and LA Knight after that, and then after Night of Champions is SummerSlam.
Yes.
Okay, SummerSlam. I'll run Cody and Cena again. Have Cody turn face somehow, some way, either before SummerSlam or during it, just to like let the world know, like, hey, this is the next guy up. He is the next John Cena. Like, you know, what's after SummerSlam? What pair we do? Clash of Paris?
After SummerSlam, yeah, it would be Clash of Paris.
Who I have? I would have. I think I have Drew. I have Drew.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I have Drew. Clash of Paris. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Drew. He's been putting guys over since 2024. Like, bro, just go. Like him and Drew. I think the chemistry and with them in that ring is amazing. WrestlePalooza. Mm, I think I'll do him himself.
Okay.
Those guys had great matches like in Cena's career, so why not? You know what I'm saying? Is it farewell to it? Why not add himself to it, you know? You know what I'm saying, had a vision, had him cook Bronson Reed, had him humble Braun Breaker, you know what I'm saying? And have him himself go back and forth and WrestlePalooza and had a match at WrestlePalooza. His last match, I'm gonna go with Ghost. I think Gunther should retire him. Gunther don't like sports entertainment. He's an elite worker, good on the promo. John Cena basically telling Gunther like, hey, even though like this is my last match, I'm going out with a bang. I'm not scared of you. Like, you know, so it is. And Gunther basically telling him like, I'm the man now. I'm gonna show you who the man. Like, I'm gonna show you who the man in the company now. And I just have Gunther retire Cena and just have that emotional ending that we all want. That's how I would book it. I wouldn't turn him heel at all.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty fire. Spot, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll do mine real quick. Mine's somewhat similar to y'all's. All right, so Rumble and Chamber, I'm not mad at it. You can leave those the same, except for at the Chamber he doesn't turn heel. He just wins. Maybe you can kind of tease it a little bit, but I still don't have him turn heel yet. You still do the whole thing with The Rock. Cody tells him to go F himself, and then we get to Mania, right? So he faces Cody in the main event of Mania, and I would do the heel turn here. I get not wanting to do the heel turn at all, but honestly, like seeing what we saw and like it could have been done well. Like, what's the word? It would be tough if we never got to see Cena turn heel after these 20 years, like one more time. And I just don't want to have that what if, so I would still have him turn heel. Keep the stuff with Randy. At Money in the Bank, I would have him go against Punk, because I feel like that was probably the perfect place to run that. Night of Champions. I think you have him go against Sammy here, because obviously they're gonna cheer the hell out of Sammy and Saudi, and you can have Cena crush his dreams there. And then you do I wouldn't change anything about the SummerSlam. I think that's where he turns face. Him and Cody have the street fight. From here on out is where it's kind of different. Clash in Paris. I guess after the SummerSlam match, you kind of just have him. He was sorry. He's ready to finish this retirement tour on a high. And to do that, he did the 17 title. Now he wants to become a Grand Slam champion and win the IC title. So in Paris, I think you still do the Dom and AJ story, except I would throw Cena in there. Why not? You have a little triple threat, have Cena win the IC title there. I'm not doing any of those Saturday Night main events I'm also not even doing the R-Truth story because I feel like that kind of led to nothing. You didn't really get anything out of it, so I'm not going to involve him there. I'm not going to use some of its dates right there. And I'm going to use those in between Paris and when he eventually drops the title. I'm going to do some open challenges, have him fight guys like Ilya, Priest, some guys that are younger on the roster like Mello. Eventually at WrestlePalooza, I'm going to have him defend against McIntyre because it's going to be their first one on ESPN. You want that to be a big match. So him and Cena McIntyre. Cena retains. At Crown Jewel, I have him drop the title against, I want to say Mello or Alistair. I want somebody that he can put over. For War Games, I'm going to have him involved in the Vision. So him, Cody, Jay, Punk versus the Vision. And then I kind of like the way Ghost and Jock had it. Have Gunther retire him.
Okay. That one's pretty good. All right. Mine is kind of the same, but there's a lot of differences. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a lot of different things here. So I'm gonna keep the Rumble and the Chamber the same. The only thing is that Cody turns heel at the Chamber with The Rock.
Okay.
At Mania, well, leading up to Mania, they're kind of promos, whatever. Cena's obviously crazy baby face. Cody's a heel, kind of saying that like you people have been treating me like crap and whatever. Going up to Mania, you're gonna have Cody and Cena. Obviously, Cena chasing his 17th world title. Really, really good match. Cody ends up beating Cena, but I would have The Rock return. He's gonna do his slit of the throat that he does, and out comes Seth Rollins, and he attacks John Cena with a chair, setting up a stable of Cody, Rock, and Seth. They end up aligning themselves with the Vision, obviously creating the Vision. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. So the Vision would basically be, if you take out The Rock, it would be Cody, Seth, Braun, and Bronson Reed. That's the Vision. We go to Backlash. Cena's like, he doesn't know if he can, like he's kind of doubting himself. Doesn't know if he can do it anymore. At the top of the card, out comes Orton. Over the next couple of weeks, Orton's trying to instill that like fire into him. So Orton challenges him to a match at Backlash, setting up a number one contenders for Cody's championship at Money in the Bank. Cena and Orton have a great battle at Backlash. Randy ends up winning the match. He ends up sneaking a win. On the following night on Monday Night Raw, Cena just, is talking about, going away for a while. He wants to like reset and then come back, more into the summer. He feels like he needs some time to refresh. He just lost a number one contenders match. He lost the title match at Mania. He doesn't know how he's going to get his 17th world title. Out comes Carmelo Hayes to absolutely clown him, said he's not the same, that he used to look up to him. This ends up setting a match at Saturday night's main event where Cena absolutely destroys Carmelo Hayes and starts to realize that he does still have it in him. Moving forward, after Saturday night's main event, Cena wants to get back he wants to get back to getting to his 17th world title, but the only way to do this is to qualify for the ladder match. Also, because he has lost a number one contenders match, and he already has lost to Cody. He can't just demand matches. So what does Cena do? He qualifies for the match by beating Dominic Mysterio. he ends up going to the ladder match, Money in the Bank ladder match, where Dom costs him at Money in the Bank, where this will now set up the match of Cena versus Dom for the IC title at Night of Champions. Now, leading up to Night of Champions, obviously we know Dom is a guy who's like, obviously doesn't really like his father because he's, an old fart. We know Dominic does not like the older guard, whatever. Cena, Dom, IC title match, Night of Champions. Cena ends up winning. Now, what happens here, obviously, so Dom's going to go on the story. Dom's going to go out on the story where now the Judgment Day believe he's like a complete weak link and whatever. But that's Dom. Cena's now interjected back into a feud with the Vision, just not with Cody or Seth. He's now currently interjected into a feud with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Punk, in between the weeks, Punk and Cena do get a tag team title match. I mean, not a tag team title match, sorry. They get in a tag team match. They do get in a tag team match, but they do end up losing. This ignites a Cena and Punk feud, which leads to them having an IC title match at SummerSlam. Over the next couple of weeks, you get Cena and Punk cutting promos leading up to SummerSlam. They're basically in a feud together because they realize they can't work together, and Punk wants to get that definitive win over Cena, even though he already has one. But Cena wants to also prove to Punk that he still has it. Cena versus Punk for the IC title over at SummerSlam. Cena does end up winning, keeps the IC title. From here, now we're gonna do Clash in Paris, which at Clash in Paris, I'm gonna set up Cena versus Styles. This one, the build is just it's kind of just written like Cena Styles, whatever. Like I'm gonna throw in that match. No prior build to it, but I am gonna have a build going up to Clash in Paris. Styles thinking, he's gonna beat John Cena, capture the IC title, and spoil the rest of the year for John Cena. Setting up for Clash in Paris, where it's gonna be Cena versus Styles for the IC title. Cena wins, but after the match, Bronson Reed does attack John Cena. The next night on Raw, Bronson Reed versus John Cena for the IC title. Bronson does end up winning the IC title off of John Cena due to cheating. None of the Division members come out, but Bronson Reed does end up cheating to win the title. This sets up WrestlePalooza, where now we're going to get Bronson versus Cena versus Ilya Dragunov for the IC title match. Now, this is where things change. So, Bronson ends up keeping the title due to Drew McIntyre attacking John Cena and aligning himself with the Vision. The Rock is pulling all these cards behind the scenes. Now he has Drew McIntyre kind of inserted with the Vision, setting up for Crown Jewel. Drew versus Cena. Cena beats Drew, but the Vision interferes and leaves Cena laid out. Going towards Survivor Series, we're going to have the Vision, Seth, Braun, Bronson, Drew, Cody against Team Cena, which is Cena, Roman, Randy, Punk, and Jay. So Roman, Randy, Punk, and Jay have all been intertwined in the feuds with the Vision for several months by this point. I am going to have them in this match against Seth, Braun, Bronson, Drew, and Cody. Cena pins Cody, giving him the opportunity for the title match, the WWE title match at his final match, thus setting up I'm going to call it the Ruthless Aggression pay-per-view because I'm not doing that fucking Saturday Night's Main Event bullshit. Cena versus Cody. Cena wins his 17th and retires as the champion and takes it home. So he's basically retires as the last real champion.
Okay.
So that's how I would set up the year.
Look at that. Okay. I could have been. Oh, okay. We'll talk about that later. But yeah.
Oh, good.
So I get the vibe out of, I guess half of us that would still at least want to see the heel turn.
Also, I just want to say this. I love how everyone had a combination of new stars and running it back. I'm noticing a pattern. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
I also notice how nobody had Logan. That's real.
Noticing.
Logan shouldn't have been in there.
Mm-hmm.
Or Brock.
Yep.
Noticing.
Or Brock.
Noticing.
Logan
The only one I didn't have in there was Gunther. and it's because I was kind of planning for John Cena's story to be revolved around the Vision. That's why.
I feel you.
Oh, like fuck it. I'm about to revolve his story around the Vision and Cody being in the Vision. The Rock is the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. So that's kind of how I went with it.
Hmm.
And then we have to figure out a new champion after Cena's gone. So he takes the title with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to turn him heel. I was thinking about it. I'm like, I want to keep him babyface, especially from what I've seen. Dating back to that SmackDown before SummerSlam. I'm like, bro, there's no way I could have turned. I wanted to turn him heel, especially from what I've been seeing. I'd rather have just seen a full babyface John Cena if he's gonna be pulling out all the stops like this.
I had 2 different paths, so I chose one of them. I probably should have chose the other one, but it's too late now.
What was your other?
I agree.
My only thing with going in his face, I feel like he would have had to. They would have found a way, like we would have found a way to have him like run it back with like Solo or some shit. You know?
Oh my god, no. That would have been some WWE
because he would have had so many dates to be a face of. Like, damn.
And I was trying to keep it within the 36 dates too. So yeah. I was trying to keep it within the 36 dates range, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it pay-per-view by pay-per-view, just do all the pay-per-views that he does appear at, because he appeared at all those pay-per-views, and the Saturday Night's main event. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do all the pay-per-views that he would appear at, and then kind of mix in like Monday Night Raws here and there.
My first thing I put down was I definitely want to get rid of that R2 stuff because it didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that. I wanted to get rid of Logan Paul. I wanted to get rid of whatever the stuff with Brock. I know I wanted to do the Punk stuff, but I wanted to do it in a way that I can intertwine it with like the Vision story.
Yeah.
Because all those guys that did join Team Cena had been feuding with the Vision for basically the whole year. Like basically that was And I was like, because it is technically the Rock's group, so I had Drew kind of intertwined with the Vision as well.
I feel it.
Another thing I would have did with Punk and Cena, I would have had them had a classic match without that overbooked ass shit. Like that overbooked ending. Those two, they had classic matches all like their whole careers. Like the Penta coming out, like all that wasn't needed. You could have just had a good match between them two without it.
You forget that Penta definitely did come out in that match. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. And then it dawned on me the fact that Penta came out and then LA Knight came out the next night, like that Monday. When LA Knight could have came out and took Penta's spot. That would have made more sense than Penta coming out. Like I ain't got no issue with Penta, but it just didn't just didn't make sense. Yeah.
Oh, I also wanted to say, I forgot to put this, but after Night of Champions, after Cena won the title, he was gonna do a IC Open challenge and challenge a lot of like the up and comers. So that was something that I forgot to put down. But yeah, that's what I was gonna have him do. So he's gonna become Grand Slam and then retire with the title.
Look at this.
I was like, you know what? I had to fit in the IC title somehow in there.
Yeah, that's real.
Penta had aura for him. That's real.
No, he definitely did, because I think didn't he come out doing the
he came out walking and then I don't know.
He did come out walking and just started fighting. He definitely had the aura for him. Oh man. Tommy was supposed to do WWE on the Real Thing, but I don't.
Oh, Tommy ducked again.
We might have to put that another week away. Which I'm not gonna lie, maybe I'll rewatch some episodes then.
Oh man.
Michael Hayes.
I guess that's it. Honestly,
yeah.
There's really nothing else. You know, Monday Night Raw is going to be in that same arena tomorrow, so
they're doing 30,000 again.
Yeah, apparently.
Wow, damn.
Yep, apparently they've sold close to 30,000 again for Monday Night Raw.
Can we
that's got to be the highest attended Raw ever, huh?
Can we not get the same ending?
I think the one in Japan probably has the no.
Wasn't that a SmackDown?
The Sky Dome. They did a Monday Night Raw in the Sky Dome in '97.
Damn. What the hell?
Bro, yes, they did a Monday Night Raw in the Sky Dome in Toronto in
That's
'97.
crazy.
I just
Let me do a quick
watched,
check. I'm curious. What
and
the
I
what,
just
what that
remembered.
attendance
I
was.
just remembered watching that like recently. Actually, they did bro. They did one in the Sky Dome. That shit was insane.
Let's see. Highest
Work,
attended Raw
man.
ever. Okay, yeah. 41,000. Yep, Skydome. That's
Yep,
crazy.
I knew it. Yeah, yep, they did it in '97. I remember that one because I just watched it a couple months ago. So I was like,
Why
you
the
know
hell
what,
were they in the Skydome for a Raw? What the
bro?
hell?
Because during the time that was during that, bro, Bret Hart was like hot at the time, like really hot.
Oh yeah,
Like
it was
this
in
was during
Toronto. Yeah.
this was during that time with
Brett
with the
and Sean.
Bret and Stone Cold feud.
Oh,
It's
okay.
crazy. This isn't even the second highest. The second highest is the Georgia Dome at 33,000.
Jesus
When
Christ.
did they do the Georgia Dome?
Trying to find October 10th, 1999.
Oh shit!
Is it Raw at that Raw that's coming up almost sold out too, or
Yeah, it's like damn near sold out.
okay?
That's
All right,
crazy.
man.
Shit.
It's damn near
we
sold
good.
out.
Shit. We don't know what's gonna be next week. We'll keep y'all updated. Probably have to talk amongst because we gotta update
We'll
our
talk
little
about
list.
it. We'll talk about it.
Yep.
But shit. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Hope y'all enjoyed Clash. Hope y'all enjoy Raw tomorrow. Anything else before we get out of here, y'all?
No, that should be it. I'm all set.
Appreciate y'all for letting me up.
Appreciate
Oh,
you
no
coming on,
problem.
Jock.
Yep.
Thanks for coming up, Lil Jock, man. Appreciate
Thanks
the
for coming on,
support.
man.
No problem, Brody.
All that being said, if you're still watching after an hour, 46 minutes, and 20 seconds, definitely see you later. Appreciate you, Marcus. Chat, we will see y'all next week. Watch Overspeeder on Wednesday. Watch Run at the Clock on Friday. We'll be right back here on next Sunday. Y'all be safe.